What's up, guys? I'm Jeff, and this is another one-legged adventure. Alright guys, you probably noticed I'm in the wheelchair today. Been having some problems with the leg. So we're just kind of zipping through the airport. We're heading out to Tucson for the Tour de Tucson with Semper and America's Fund. Here we go. This elevator has a very 1970s full of cigarettes kind of vibe. All that old carpet and everything. It's pretty gross. Anyway, here we go. To baggage. Got my stuff. It appears to be in one piece, so that's always a good thing coming off the airplane. What's going on? What's going on, man?
Oh, man. I wasn't sure. Oh, boy.
That's a weird position to be in with that thing.
It's effective to give you a tour. I'm Kelsey Hoffner. I'm one of the managers sport programs from our endurance department. And just introducing yourself, so saying your name, where you're from, and I'd like to know what's the furthest distance you've ever cycled before. Steve, you want to kick us off?
Sure. Steve Simmons. I'm originally from Ohio. Now I live in Virginia. And the furthest distance I've cycled is a 50K.
There you go.
Zach from Oklahoma, furthest like 80, 90 miles.
I've had 104 miles with 10,600 feet of climbing or so.
I'm Kevin. I live in San Diego, and my furthest is 127 miles. I'm from Texas, Missouri City near Houston. I think like 130-ish miles.
My name's Richard. I'm from LA, and I guess in one day we're talking about, I've cycled 113.
Frank from Belen, 30 miles south of Albuquerque. I did the Rio Grande Century.
I'm Leo from Menifee, California. The farthest one I've done a double century in Beach City, over I think it was over 9,000 feet of climbing.
Nice. Jeff Chafin. I'm from Cypress, Texas, basically Houston. My longest distance is 187 miles on the Handcycle.
Bonnie Estes. I'm from Sacramento, California, and the furthest is 86 miles, and that was Mammoth.
Ricky Jimenez. I'm here for Queen Creek, Arizona. Furthest down 120.
Chris Jackamick from Las Vegas, and it's 100, and it's a tie between St. George and Las Vegas.
Devin from San Diego, and I did about 102. Mike Malone from San Jose, California. I did the Marine Corps 50 because I went the wrong way. And,
Everybody did, apparently.
And then my longest is 86.
Obviously, this is our first introduction.
Whoa.
Sorry. Mine's 100, Century Ride, yeah.
Not a roadie. My biggest road ride was 62, and when I worked at the National Ability Center, I did a 62 as somebody who wanted to. Mountain 57 I did with 7,000 birds this summer.
Actually, I'm just gonna jump in behind them.
Go for it.
Pretty cool. This is the Air Force Boneyard. This is where they store and keep all the decommissioned aircraft. It's pretty badass.
We're at the base.
That sun is high in that Texas sky, I'll be bucking at the county fair.
With Stephanie and Kelsey from Team Semper 5. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Welcome to the expo.
Thank you.
Welcome to my house.
Sir. Thank you, fellas. Give it hello. Beamish. You ugly mug. I was gonna say, did you get it?
That's okay.
It breaks off.
This is nuts.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we...
Right now it's all the 100 milers. 100 milers. Yeah, buddy, get some.
Get it. Don't you know this is the fun part? That's the boneyard. We saw some of it yesterday during the shakeout ride, and then my GoPro overheated, so y'all missed a lot of it. But old school C-130s and all kinds of shit. Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
Oh, just out for a Saturday stroll.
Yeah, for sure. How far have you gone on that before?
187.
Oh, nice. Saw a couple people do rank raw. Rank raw, that's right across Iowa, 500 miles.
Yeah. I actually wanted to go this year. I just couldn't get off for work.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'd be badass.
It is. A lot of fun. Real fun ride.
You'll have a good one, man. Be safe. So par for course, we're going back uphill. We just finished a quick little descent, which was a nice break, but we're going back up. I think it's 1,300 feet over 26 miles. But I mean, you're climbing from the starting line out to about 36 miles. No, 26. We're gonna stop at rest area number 4. And then get off the bike a little bit, stretch out, get some food in us, and we'll be tearing off. Our next stop will be at 7. And then from there, everything is downhill. Yeah, buddy. We passed a bunch of people on this downhill. Now they're all gonna catch us. It's nice. The cloud cover is actually very welcome. We got a little sunburnt yesterday. But with that comes the possibility of rain. We were all a little scared yesterday because they were talking about rain all day. But since we're heading out to the mountains, well, we're still climbing. We are officially in the rain. It's not that bad. It's more misty than actual rain, which I shouldn't have even said that, because now, you know, my luck is gonna come a torrential. But the mountains are disappearing, so it's moving this way. Hopefully it'll move through relatively quick and we'll be good to go. If I haven't said so already, we're still climbing. All right, here we go. Going back up again. I unfortunately had to leave Mike. He struggles a bit more on the hills. I mean, we all struggle on the hills, but at that pace going uphill, that's just more time that I have to be in the seat, more time my leg is bent up under me. So I had to, I just had to pull away. I'll meet up with him at the rest area. But until then, we climb, and I'm not gonna sit here and let y'all listen to me pant up a hill. So I'll see you at the top. All right, we made it to the top. The views are not terrible. Bomb, baby. Low on the left. Low on the left. We're officially speeding. Hey guys, so I got this gentle downhill for the next few miles. I'm gonna stop at aid station 4, which should be coming up here pretty quick. And gonna top off fluids, get a bite to eat, hang out for about 15, and we'll get going again. I'll see you at the rest. Woo!
Water or anything?
Yeah. I gotta add some stuff to my bottle, but.
Okay. We have a lot of water.
Okay. Yeah, let me get up here.
Give them a
Thanks, man. It's rest area number 4. This is the one being led by Boy Scouts Troop 739 here in Arizona. These guys are doing really great. They got tons of volunteer, well, I don't know if you call them volunteers, they're Boy and Girl Scouts. Yeah, it's really well organized. They're doing a great job. Shout out to you guys.
You're doing great.
She's awesome. Every time she walks by, she tells me I'm doing great.
Yeah, I know all that.
Freaking amazing.
I bet. Oh my God, can I jump on?
All right, this time for real, we're out of here.
For real, huh?
Yeah. All right.
Anything before you go?
Actually, you know what? I'll take a couple more of those pickles, bud.
All right.
You're awesome. And we're off. Hey, let's go to the Mountain Joe. I-10, baby. Home is that way, to the left. It's a nice overpass, though. Well, they actually have bike lanes on an overpass. That's kind of interesting. Especially the way you gotta kind of cross traffic. Anyway, I think we're like 40 miles in, almost halfway. Whew. All right, checking in. Just past rest area number 5. So, and then now we made a right. We'll be downhill for a little while, which is much warranted. It seems like anytime we get to climbing, it's just slow going. I mean, it's like that with any of them. Oh, that shade is nice. Sun's out, sun's cooking. But it's all good, man. We're gonna rest up on this downhill. We'll catch you guys in a little bit. Downhill, baby! What's up, guys? Checking in. That's the halfway, baby! Well, I made an impromptu stop. My foot was kind of giving me shit, and Ryan was stopped at 58, so I kind of pulled off for a minute and bullshit with him, stretched out my foot a little, and we're back on the move. So we've got, so I'm at 58. We got about 15 to 20 miles of climbing, and after that it's all fucking downhill. So it's Cadillac time after that. But until then, we got work to do. Can we just take a minute and look at these fucking clouds? You got these really high altitude cirrus clouds, all wispy and feathery like. You got these big cotton balls hanging down low. I'm kind of taken in by this right now. And then you got these gray fuckers over here that just need to disappear. But for the most part, where we're going, it should pass behind us if there's anything coming from it. But we're doing basically a 20-mile loop, and then bam, downhill. Looking forward to it. All right, well, we're finally done climbing. It took a lot longer than I expected to get to rest area number 7. Those climbs were fucking brutal. I actually got really low on water. I saw a sag truck and they had water, so I topped off, dumped some on myself. I feel a lot better. I was starting to feel a little fucking shaky. So I'm pretty sure I just need to dump in some electrolytes. I'm still gonna stop at 7. I haven't gotten there yet. It should be right over this hill. And now I'm gonna try and cool off a little bit. I think I think I'm a little dehydrated, and I think my core temperature is a little too high. So I'm gonna dump some water on me, take a break, and we'll move on from there. Guys, Future Jeff here. As you can tell, the race is over and I'm back home. What happened? So I just want to fill in a void that you're gonna see in the video between checkpoint 7 and the finish. So going into checkpoint 7, everything's great. I turn off the GoPro, back right tire goes flat. It's almost like they were connected. It's like boop, flat. We get into checkpoint 7. I pop the tire off, check it, make sure there's nothing in there, and if there is, to get it out. I didn't find anything, so I reseat the tire, pump it up with the CO2, and while I'm refilling my water, it is flat again. Literally about 30 seconds. So I'm like, okay, we gotta fix this. Took about 30 minutes to get everything sorted and get a new tube in. And we're on our way. We're on our way to checkpoint number 8. Nice downhill, making up time. We are booking. 45, 50 miles an hour, downhill, not even pedaling. Best time ever. So we get down the hill, make the left, going towards checkpoint number 8, and about 100 yards outside the checkpoint, my back right tire goes flat again. The downside this time is I don't have any more extra equipment. I had a flat the day before, I had a flat at 7, and now I've got another flat at 8. So now I'm sitting here on the side of the road trying to figure out what's going on. I take the tube out, I check the tire, nothing's wrong with the tire, nothing pokey, nothing sharp, nada. So I'm like, alright, put it all back together, inflate it again, go about 100 yards, the damn thing's flat again. So I'm sitting on the side of the road, I have a cop car pull up behind me. They're like, hey, we're just making sure you're safe, we're gonna hang out until you get going again. I was like, hey, cool, at least I'm safe. And then it starts raining. So now I'm sitting on the side of the road, nowhere to go, other than just begging for parts. And yeah, so so we're begging for parts essentially. Guys coming by, hey, you got an extra tube? Like the 4th or 5th person I asked has a tube. They're willing to give it to me. Awesome. We're back in the game, right? Wrong. I open up his tube. I go to drop it in the hole. It doesn't come out the other end for me to air it up. It's at that point I realize, you're running deep section carbon fiber wheels. Regular tubes aren't going to cut it. So I asked the guy, I was like, hey, do you happen to have any valve extenders in that magical tool bag of yours? He doesn't. So he's like, keep the tube. Maybe someone along the way will have some extenders and you can get back on the course. I'm like, all right, everyone coming by. Hey, you got any extenders, this and that? Still raining, any equipment, anything that might be able to get me out of a jam? No one had anything. And then the SAG truck pulls up about an hour after sitting there. And they're like, hey, you need some help? I was like, yeah, I could use valve extenders or a really long valve stem inner tube. They're like, we don't have any of that stuff, but we'll see what we got. Well, they didn't have anything. They leave. I'm begging for equipment, everything else. I kind of get smart, and I'm like, hey, pay attention to the wheels. The guys with the deep wheels are the ones you need to ask for equipment. Those are also the fastest guys and probably already finished. We're sitting there another 30 minutes, still begging. Sad guy pulls up. He's like, hey, you're still here. We got to get you off the course. You want to ride back to the finish line. I was like, give me about 10 minutes. Let me see if I can figure this out, and then I'll make a decision then. Still begging. Nothing. And I kind of glanced down the hill. There's a guy coming. He's got really wide wheels, or deep wheels. I'm like, maybe he's my saving grace. The sad guy's still sitting there. I was like, y'all just go on. I'll get it figured out. I'll get back to the finish on my own. If I have to, I'll make a call to our team and get a ride. He leaves. About 5 minutes later, this guy makes it up the hill. I'm like, hey, dude, any chance you have tubes that fit those wheels? He whips around. He's like, I don't know. This is a borrowed bike. It's my buddy's bike. I don't know what's in the tool bag. I'm like, all right, here we go. He unzips the thing, grabs a tube, flips out the valve stem, 100 mil. We're back in the game. Now, mind you, this is hour 2 of sitting on the side of the road in the rain. We're not happy. I completely forgot about recording. And it would have been great content too. The trials and tribulations, the fight, the begging, everything. It would have been friggin' amazing. It would have been #1 YouTube content. But I forgot I had the damn camera. There you go. Lost in emotion and anger. Forgot I even had the damn thing. So, get the tube in. It fits. I can reach it with the CO2. We're good to go. Reseat the tire. Get it aired up. We're on our way. Now, it is the end of the day. At this point, I don't even know if we're going to make the cutoff time. I've got a lot of ground to make up in order to not get a DNF. Not exactly a good day. And then you add a DNF on top of it, it turns to a shit day real fast. So I am balls to the wall trying to get this last, 12, 13 miles done. No time. But I gotta stop at every damn intersection because the cops aren't letting us through. We gotta sit and wait for the green lights. These red lights feel like they take a damn eternity. Eventually we get through it. We finish. We make the cutoff. We did it. So that's where the video is gonna pick up. Is the last quarter mile, less than that. Last 500 yards to the finish. But I wanted to fill you guys in, let you know, because that is a big window between 7 and the finish. There's a lot of space in there where there's no content. It doesn't fulfill the story. So I wanted to come on here, fill you guys in, and then show you the finish. All right, here we go. Right back to it. Y'all have a good day.
100 miles. Give a big round of applause. Semper 5.
Well done, man. You too. What's up, guys? It is Saturday and we are loading up and getting ready to head out. There's part of the crew. Tucson Airport, here we go. Unload this bitch. You're all doing such an amazing job.
Did you pee out here at 6?
I did. Just jam that one in the trash.
Throw it over the ledge.
I don't think he'd mind right now.
Back of the bourbon? Yeah. Yeah. I think she's gonna go with you. Yes. I don't think I'll see you again. Not till April, Steven. And that's a wrap.
It's always nice to go on vacation. It's always better to get home. Oh, I'm ready to just get home, sleep in my own bed for a little bit. I haven't slept much in the last few days. It didn't work out. It's not my bed, so I don't sleep. But let's get the hell out of here.